How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the next game I'm going to be playing immediately after finishing recording Dark Souls Remastered. The next thing, of course, is going to be doing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Uh, for those, most of you probably don't know, Pokemon is a series I played for a very long time. I've been playing since, oh gee, Generation 2, Generation 1. I've been playing it pretty much my entire life. I haven't played any of the newer games, honestly. Uh, red and red and green are probably, or I guess red and blue as we got it over here. Well, no, I think we got red and green, didn't we? I can't remember. But anyway, Gen 1 I really like. Gen 2's okay. I really prefer the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the remakes for Gen 2. Those are my definitive versions of those. Hoenn, Emerald Ruby and Sapphire, love it. Favorite generation, absolutely adore it. Maybe I'll record that sometime, who knows. I like the Fire Red, Leaf Green games. Diamond and Pearl, Platinum. Diamond and Platinum are two of my... Emerald's my most played game, but Platinum's probably right there behind it. Black and White 2. Those games are always fun. I enjoy them. But needless to say, I've been a lifelong Pokemon fan. I haven't played any of the newer games. I kind of quit after Sun and Moon. Just because the series hasn't been really what I've wanted it to be since Sun and Moon. I didn't really like the direction of what was it, Sword and Shield. I didn't like the direction of Scarlet and Violet either. And Legends Arceus looked fine, but have not played a Pokemon game just because I feel like their quality hasn't been reflecting what I think the games can do. I love the games, love it dearly. The anime and the games have been a part of my life since, at least in the States anyway. I was young when they came over to the States, and so they've just been a constant part of my life, and so it's always kind of hurt to sort of leave that behind. But I still love Pokemon. It's one of my favorite franchises. I love it still to this day. I play the older games mostly. But like I said, I haven't really delved into the newer games as of late, just because they haven't been anything I've really enjoyed. Go back and play the old ones a lot, but I feel like they can be doing a lot more. They can be doing a lot more. They can be doing better, and their quality has not been something that I've been willing to pay for. Like the 15 FPS or less in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. Just the game's not looking all that great. I just story's not really being that enticing. So not that really enjoying. Diamond and Pearl came out originally for the Nintendo DS. Platinum came out on the DS as well. This remake. This is obviously the remake. This is Brilliant Diamond, and for the Nintendo Switch. So we're going to be seeing how this goes. I haven't played it. I've had it on my Switch for probably a year now, and I just haven't played it. So I figure why not? See if it's fits as well as I remember the original being. So hello there. So very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. I thought the Pokemon Professor was Oak. He's always my the Pokemon Professor. So I was widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Hey Hale, how's it going? You still got your Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Red and Crystal? Think of some of the Game Boy and the other games I got with it? Man, I'm too sentimental to get rid of all that stuff. I keep all that. Pokemon games only go up in value. Dude, I saw a copy of Pokemon Gold sealed in its case at a store I was at yesterday for $750. It was crazy. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together and other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? I'm not going to be doing any voices or voice acting or whatever. You don't want to see me do that. So, which one do I want to be? Well, since I played the originals, this one and this one are the ones that I am familiar with. These are the ones that I love. The rest of these options, they're nice. That one's probably the closest to me. I'm blonde-haired and blue-eyed. So that one's probably the closest, but I don't really care that much. I'm a purist, so I kind of like these options better. I might go with the default and just to see how it goes. Of course, I've always liked playing as Dawn for whatever reason, but I think it was Brendan is the name of the protagonist for Diamond and Pearl. I can't remember. I know Dawn, I think it's Brendan. I'm probably wrong about that. So we'll pick this guy. And, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll just go with the original. And of course, in true fashion, what is the button to do the caps again? Oh, I press down. It's different on every console. Oh, I pressed B by mistake. Dang Switch controller. Every console is the same on the PS5 and then the Xbox controls. I think it's like the right or left bumper or something like that. And then this is down. I gotta get used to A being there. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so you're John. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? It's either Barry, but I have a thing that I've done for all of my rivals in every Pokemon game, is I named them after my childhood best friend. Yep, that's it. Alright, John, the time has come. Very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on and leap into the world of Pokemon. Connect the N64 controllers you could play some Game Boy games on your TV. They had one for the GameCube as well, right? To where you could play those games on your Game Boy games onto your TV through the GameCube. Despite the exploration team's best efforts. Cool. There's a special report. Search for the Red Gyarados. Brought to you by the Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you in the next week. Same time, same channel. Cool. Can I run by default? I can't run by default. That's tragic. Alright, so we're going to go to the options immediately. We're going to change that to that. Text window. I don't know. These really don't matter. We'll go with that. Sure. Battle effects on. Battle style. We'll do switch. Send to boxes. Nicknames. I don't really give nicknames to my Pokemon. Toyo controls in certain locations, I guess. Autosave. I don't really like the autosave. I always turn that off in Pokemon games because it's always caused problems. Oh, you can have it show nicknames between Link battles? Oh, that's funny. I'm not used to Pokemon giving all these options. I'm used to it being very different. Cool. I think that's kind of how we're gonna go though. Yeah. Settings have been saved. Awesome. Simply outstanding. All right. Do they have a potion in here like they usually do? No. They don't give you the free potion that most games have had. The control's a little weird. Like he kind of moves a little funky. Can I? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's funny. That's a little funny. Okay. Oh, there's like, oh, the reflection vanished when the text box came out. Wes came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. Yeah, okay, there's my reflection again. I don't really think there's a whole lot really to do in here. I think this is kind of, oh yes, don't go into tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It'd be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so, okay, sure. Take care. All right, cool. It's Chansey on the TV. Looks like some cookies or something like that. All right, a toaster. Cool. All right, we're heading out then. But yeah, this game was probably one of my most played ones on at least the DS anyway. Probably alongside, what is it? Mystery Dungeon. I don't think these guys, technology just blows me away, and they can play with people around the world wirelessly. I really don't talk to a lot of NPCs anymore in games. Sure, the Pokemon professor returned to the next town over. They say he was gone for 4 long years. What if he's found some amazing Pokemon while he was gone? Want cute Pokemon? Alright. I think this is just another random house over here, and then that's our rival's house. Show how Pokemon do attack people sometimes. How Pokemon can also let you become friends with them. I like having a read, but if they do the talking, I'm fine listening to it. You're off to hang out with Wes again, too. You sure are tight. I don't mind reading it. Talking is fine as well. I'm so used to RPGs like Dragon Quest where they don't have where a lot of it isn't spoken dialogue. I'm just used to it. Thud. What was that about? Oh, hey John. I'm going to the lake. You should come too, and be quick about it. Okay, I'm finding you 1 million Poke if you're late. Oh, jeez, forgot something. Huh. You know, I kind of wish they had just not gone with the chibi style. If I'm being honest. I mean, the chibi style's fine. I get they were trying to recreate the sprite aesthetic in 3D. I just don't think it works, especially with those camera angles and how things look. Oh, hi, are you looking for Wes? He was gone for a second, but then came running right back home. Just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Better take my bag and guidebook too. Oh, hey. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's 10 million Poke fine if you're late. Okay. What do you say? Do you have anything for me in here? Venture 101. Press the X to open the menu. Progress? Okay, cool. It's the latest game console, a Nintendo Switch. Yep, the Pokemon trend of having whatever the latest console is in the game. I wonder when we get the running shoes. Maybe that's after we get our Pokemon. Hiya, John, you looking for Wes? He just went tearing off a little while ago. It's probably not gone too far. Why not go chase after him? What's up, dude? Hey, you saw that news report that was on TV, right? You know, search for the red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in the lake. That show got me thinking. I bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it, too. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. Can I not talk to him? Okay. Oh, that's a little funky. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a... Huh. Okay, cool. There's no grass on this side, if I remember. There's only grass once you get to here. So it's funny you could walk around and play here. Oh, that's funny. All right. All right, to the lake. Let's find us a red Gyarados. What's going on? Professor, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. The thing appears to be a little different than it was before, but fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. Dawn, we're leaving. Professor, how are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh after being away for 4 years? Must be exciting again. There's one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard to our studies. Excuse me, let us pass, please. I beg your pardon, we'll be on our way. What was that about? Those two. Huh? John, let's go check this out. What's that? Don't go into tall grass? No problem, no problem. We won't be in there long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. I thought it was funny they broke tradition in this by having them go in the grass. That's pretty funny. It's a briefcase, those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to return it, but who were they? I heard him say Professor. Ooh. Pokemon. What's going on? Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using the Pokemon in them. Which one do you want? So you get 3 Pokemon in this. You get Turtwig, you get Chimchar, and you get Piplup. My personal choice is, for most games, I usually go with the grass type. I tend to like it, except in Gens 1 and 2. I don't really like Bulbasaur, Chikorita all that much. You get me Trico Trico, Grovyle, and Sceptile, along with Turtwig, Grotle, and Torterra. And then, what was the gen? It was black and white, so it was Snivy, right? Yeah, it was Snivy. I can't remember the fire type or the water types. Oshawott is the water type. X and Y I chose, what was it, Chespin? And I chose Rowlet and Sun and Moon. But we'll go with Turtwig again. He's my tried and true. He's cursed without his hat on. So I think, if I remember right, oh, this thing really knows his tackle or in Leer, I think. Oh, it knows withdraw, but I think the Starly might just know. Nothing really spectacular, so we'll just keep tackling. Oh, it knows Growl. Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, yeah. I always forget Tepig. I remember its evolution, Emboar, but I always forget Tepig. But I love Snivy. Actually, all the generations in all the Pokemon in Black and White look really good. Snivy, Servine, Serperior, Tepig, whatever the middle evolution is, and Emboar, I think, is the last one. And then you got Oshawott. I don't remember its second evolution, but its third one is a Samurott. Your Turtwig totally rocked. My Chimchar was way tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon, but we had to use them. Those people won't mind, will they? Oh, hey, Dawn. Oh, there's the briefcase. Professor would have been furious if I'd lost it. Huh? Oh no. Did you use the Pokemon that were in here? You did? Oh my gosh, what's the professor going to say? This is so not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. What was that about? I don't know what's going on, John. Let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Well, good thing we only had 2 things of grass to go through. The chances of a Pokemon then were unlikely, but we could do it. You go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. Yeah, you chose a Chimchar because you're a prick. You choose the opposite to me. I think the Professor Rowan's going to be right over here. Yep. Hey, it's those people. Is that old guy staring at us? I heard from Don they used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Turtwig and Chimchar. I see. That's how it is. Don, I'm going back to my lab. Okay, Professor. Please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. Yeah, I kind of wish they went with proper models instead of these weird chibi models. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And didn't he want his Pokemon back? We should go home too. Yeah, I wish they had chose like the more proper models, like what you see in the battles for the characters. It'd be better. What's up, dear? I can't believe that happened to you. I'm ever glad that both you and Wes are unharmed. Professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sanjum Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon, and I hear he's also quite intimidating. I think you need to visit him in Sanjum Town. He'd probably explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Oh, I know, put these on. There's the running shoes. Going to Sanjum Town is like an adventure in itself, right? Those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Let me read the instructions. Yeah, I know how to... So you don't need to press... Oop. Where's my hat? Oh, there we go. Oh. Huh. There we go. But yeah, I wish they had chose to use the higher res models like they have in the battles. That would have been a lot easier, I think. Or not easier. It would have looked a lot better. That way for cutscenes, they could have made the characters emote a little bit more and look less goofy than these chibi counterparts. It'd have been quite nice. Is he in here? I know we talked to Rowan next. No, he's not here. I think he'll be at the lab. So we'll make our way over to Sanjum Town. Still hatless. Oh, what do you have for me? Tall grass that can come bursting out any time. So if you're wanting to battle out Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. Well, unfortunately, the way that he designed the levels, there's very little ways you can stay out of the tall grass. Is there not a Pokeball over here? I thought they had a Pokeball or something here. Oh, there we go. It's a potion. I don't think they changed where a lot of these items are in compared to the original. So I have some idea of where some of these items are that they've strewn about in the grass, but not all of it. If your Pokemon's health, its HP is getting low, you should go home and get some rest. Fair advice. So I'm not going to get every item. Do I battle you? Oh. A Bidoof. Absolutely outstanding. Bidoof, probably the worst Pokemon in the generation. Bidoof has been made fun of for ages. I don't know if there's anyone who actually uses a Bidoof. I know people will meme with a B-Barrel, but I think most people just get a Bidoof so they can make an HM slave. I actually don't know if they have HMs in this version of the game. Modern games, they kind of changed it to be ride Pokemon, so you don't need to have an HM slave. You just have Pokemon that can do the moves that are outside of your party. I work at a Pokemon. You know, at the Pokemon's HP? Yeah. Oh, cool. I know this is why I talked to you. You give free potions. Awesome. And this guy, jump over the ledge. Yep. And then, well, there's Dawn. There, please come with me. The professor is waiting. Probably not going to read all the dialogue for every Pokemon encounter. Oop. Oh, it's you. Oh, guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Doesn't matter. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Probably not going to read all the trainer dialogue. Probably just going to skip through to get through the battles faster. Finally, you've come. John, was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alright, then. I'll give that Turtwig to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Nah, I'm good. Your friend Wes told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well despite it being your first time. From what I can see, there is a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with Turtwig. I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. Let's move on with the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record the data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Nah. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again. Yeah, fine. We'll take the Pokedex then. Automatically record data? Yeah, so we know how this works. What'd you feel? 60 long years? They're on with Pokemon. Okay. Cool. Nope. Pokemon that I used for the first time was Piplup. If we've chosen Piplup at the lake, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that matters, but anyways, I'm Dawn. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you. Cool. I don't want to learn anything from you. I already kind of know what to do. I wish Pokemon gave you options. Like, yeah, I played a Pokemon game before. I can skip the tutorial. That's how I'd like to do it. Okay, I'll act as your mentor. Got a bit of experience in you as a trainer and the professor's assistant. Yeah, so we're just going to blitz this dialogue because they're just going to tell us what the Poke Center is, what the Pokemart is. Just general useless stuff that we don't need. I think she gives us 5 Pokeballs right off the gate. She may not. Maybe it's the Mart Keeper that gives you just some free Pokeballs. Do you give me some? I'm here to buy? No, you just give me the Pokemon. Oh wait, no, I think she gives me the balls right up north of here, so I'm not going to buy those. I like hearing the remixed music though from the original. It's always nice. I got so used to hearing those chip tunes over the years. And hearing these tunes is quite nice. But we're gonna just try and avoid some battles. I don't want to over level my Pokemon, but that's what I want to actively avoid. I also want to save some encounters and trainers for Pokemon I'll gather along the way. Oh. What's up? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. I know. Got something I find useful. I've got a guidebook now. It's a guidebook. Take a look at it when you're curious about something or have questions during your adventure. You may find an answer. Journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. Just joking. I'll be alright by myself, dear, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. Please come back safe. I would like to see these kinds of Pokemon you've caught. Cool. Excuse me, is my little Wes here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, they must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, John will deliver that to him. Won't you? Sure thing. Really, you do that for me? Please say this to Wes for me. A parcel. Yep, we have to start our delivery duties, like we do usually. Do I not get my hat yet? When do I get the hat? Oh, you're gonna say something important. Oh, please tell me it's the hat. Oh, thank God. I don't look like a freak anymore. The hat always did suit you well. Now off you go. Perfect. Awesome. Now we can begin our adventure. Away we go. Oh. Got a Bidoof again. Get a few levels for Turtwig. Why not? It's also a very nice quality of life feature that they added. It shows what moves are effective to Pokemon and not very effective right out the gate. So you don't have to open a special menu. That's something that's always nice these days. Are you not going to attack? I mean, I can keep tackling. We'll just waste time. That's how you want to handle it. We can waste time. Wow, it's really lowered my attack. And now you choose to, okay. Just want to lower my attack to nothing and then make us wait. There we go. Get out of here. You're done. Maybe, yep, level up. Leafage? Oh, there's a whole bunch of moves that I don't know now, which is interesting to me. So, actually, I want to see what his stats are. What have you got? Let's see, summary. What is your nature? Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, what am I doing? Oh, is that what I was doing? Oh. What? I did not know you could do that. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see, a gentle nature. I don't know how that does. Oh, so it has better special defense and then lower regular defense. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, being able to move moves is pretty nifty as well. Cool. Oh, I just realized it's a male too. Interesting. Okay, so we'll... Can I take this? Yeah, let me take this item back in my bag. I did not want to give that to it. Cool. Made it through without getting into another battle. We could go into the Pokemon Center, but let's look at town and see if we get anything new from any of these people. Okay, cool. So not a whole lot. I think there's an item down here you can actually get somewhere. Yeah, down over in this corner. An early antidote. Whole lot of nothing. Round over here. I don't think there's much of anything in these buildings either. Trying to line up the doors in 3D the way it's set up is a bit weird. It's weird playing a Pokemon game like this. I'm still so very used to the handhelds, and I was just playing Diamond the other day, which is what made me think to do this for the channel and play this, is seeing how this game stacked up to the original Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. That'd be an interesting experiment. Okay, cool. So that just shows me the same thing it showed me before. Alright, so there's nothing here. I think Turtwig looked fine when I checked it. Yeah, you've only missing 3 HP, so we're pretty good. I think now is our cursory learning how to catch Pokemon time. Show you how to catch a Pokemon. Yeah, so this would be pretty simple. I've got an idea of what team I want, but we'll see how it goes. I always try at least to catch one of every Pokemon I encounter. That's generally how it works for me. I really wish they used those higher detailed models in the regular cutscenes and the regular overworld stuff for the game. That would have been very nice. It'd been funny if in a tutorial they have it fail. It's probably scripted to where it can't fail, but it would be funny if it did. Put an HP down so it's possible. No, give me the free Pokeballs already. There we go. I think she gives me about 5 or 10. Pokemon need to be unsafe for long trips. Cool. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, we already got a pretty good Pokemon right off the bat. Starly is what I would is, you know, your basic bird Pokemon that you start off with. It's not a bad choice though. Staraptor's a pretty solid flying type. I think I have a different idea of what Pokemon I'm going to want to use instead of a Starly. But like I said, catching at least one of every Pokemon is kind of how I handle these things. I think one more move is going to kill it, so we're just going to throw the Pokeball and see how it goes. Awesome. Charlie's data is added to the Pokedex. Nice. I think all Pokemon gain EXP as well, so that also adds to it. Makes it a little bit easier, I think. I think you even gain EXP from just catching Pokemon now, which you didn't before. I can't remember what generation that was introduced in. Because I know in at least a generation it made it so to when you caught Pokemon you started getting experience from it. I want to say it might have been Black and it might have been X and Y actually.